Welcome to Wrestleheads. I'm Chuck Jones.
I'm Mark Scott.
Randy's behind the camera.
Yeah!
This is going to be our last show of the year, 2015, and this is going to be our annual year-end review show, where we pretty much just go over the different moments in professional wrestling over this past year, what we liked about it, what we didn't like about it, and what we think is going to happen in the future. Now, just to start off by saying happy holidays to everyone. You know, everyone enjoying their families. Be safe. Don't drive drunk. Or, you know, drive with a good driver.
And Happy New Year, because we ain't going to be on before New Year's. So.
Yeah. So, you know, let's get that, you know, out the way. And also, too, you know, as part of the show, we talk about the fallen people that, you know, we you know, wrestlers that didn't make it, not going to make it in 2016 and whatnot.
Roddy Piper.
Yeah, Dusty Rhodes and
Nick Bockwinkel. Vern Gagne.
Yep.
Which I swear, I thought he died a couple years ago.
I thought he did too when that WWE DVD came out.
No, he was still alive.
But he died. Apparently,
died. Old dude
no, you know what happened with Vern Gagne? He was in the news because he killed an old geezer in the old home.
Man.
Oh.
That's why he was in the news a couple years ago.
He was a wrestler till he went
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Probably one of them old timers had a good grip and probably.
Choked him out. Like,
That's not funny, but
yeah. Shit, man, old guys fighting.
So yeah, I mean, 2015 was a tough year for everybody, I can say. So,
but with that being said, that WWE World Heavyweight title changed hands a few times. We had some new champions. You know,
We had the New Day.
We had the emergence of the New Day, which, I mean, you know, to me, to you, because you pushed them harder than everyone, you know, that they really have been the tag team of the year. And we'll get into that bullshit, some of those BS slammy situations too, probably towards the
bullshit. You gotta call bullshit.
Towards the kitchen section of the show.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, a lot of those slammies, I mean, I'm going to tell you something, fans, because, you know, you as a fan, you still have a responsibility to this business. And whether you like it or not, some of those choices on Monday, they were deplorable.
It was shitty.
They certainly will. I'll tell you right now, the best, John Cena match?
Deplorable.
Yeah, the best John Cena match? Neville? Like, hey, I'm going to tell you something. Neville's match was good against him, but it wasn't better than Kevin Owens.
Not the first one.
And then Kevin Owens beat him.
Yeah.
It's like, are you serious? Like the biggest impact, like the biggest splash, the biggest wow. Like Neville was good, but it wasn't as good as Kevin Owens.
They had a lot of them wrong.
There was
tag team of the year was wrong.
There was
that goddamn
off of Neville.
That goddamn Undertaker and fucking Brock Lesnar match of the year. Really?
Match of the
Really?
year.
Really?
But but now
Who did you have match?
I know I gotta go devil's advocate on that one.
Hold on.
Don't think
You didn't call that match of the year?
No, but I'm not calling that match of the year.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna simply say I didn't feel like there were that many matches that were.
I'm sorry.
There was some good matches.
John Cena, Kevin Owens, one.
It should.
One?
Okay, look.
The first one?
Look.
Come on, man.
Hey, look, and for real though, they didn't have the right. They didn't have a lot of the right matches that should have been in match of the year.
Undertaker
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah. Their nominations were fucked
the
up.
nominations themselves.
Undertaker shouldn't even been in anything that says match of the year.
You know what I mean? Because he had some good.
I'll give it to you guys. Don't be fair.
I'll give it to you. The little shit with Brock Lesnar, the little stuff that I didn't like the Wyatt match that he did at Survivor Series, but the shit they did with Brock was okay. Later in the year, that was okay. I didn't like the beginning shit of WrestleMania.
Shit.
But here we go. Match of the year, like Randy said, was Kevin Owens, John Cena 1. I mean, if you had any match, any match.
To me, the opening match of TLC was match of the year.
Ooh.
Tag Team Championships. That was the match of the year to me.
It was good. Whoa. It was a great match, but
The only way I wouldn't say that because there was so many parts. Like Cena versus Owens was just one-on-one with just pure fucking action.
So then we must change the category then to best one-on-one match of the year, not just best match, because that match for TLC.
Because then hold on,
they're not better than Owens.
Hold on, because then you can say fucking Cena.
You can rival it.
You can say Cena Rollins at what was that SummerSlam?
Yeah.
Came out with the
yeah.
You can say that one.
Too. They didn't nominate the right fucking matches.
Let me see.
That was damn good.
Fuck. Here. Goddamn fucking here. this could have won the match of the year. That fucking Fatal 4-Way, fucking Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens, fucking Del Rio, and I'm missing one.
Ambrose.
Was it Ambrose?
Yeah.
For the #1 contender shit?
Yeah.
That was match of the year quality. That was way more match of the year quality than goddamn punk ass fucking Undertaker.
Okay.
Shit, let's be honest. The fucking Hell in a Cell match before theirs was more of a match of the year quality between fucking Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt than that one.
And we were
I don't know. I actually like if I had to pick, I'm just gonna say I like the Undertaker in Brock Lesnar only because of physicality in Hell in a Cell. It was Hell in a Cell. There was blood.
See, you just going off of blood.
It's Hell in a Cell.
I'm going off.
You know what I mean?
I'm going off of action. Motherfuckers were getting hit with kendo sticks.
Action.
Niggas was going through tables. Niggas was getting hit with chairs. It was everywhere.
They were both very good and they were both very brutal. Okay, I mean that's just the way it is. But you know,
it's another one. Fucking
some of those.
Oh fuck, we fucking forgot. Goddamn Royal Rumble. Fucking Lesnar, Cena, Rollins.
That match was good.
That shit was money.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
Let's be honest.
Well,
Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
They didn't nominate the right matches. You know what I mean?
Fucking Undertaker and fucking Brock Lesnar.
I don't know.
Come on now. I get it. I get it. They got a hard on for the dead bastard.
Well, he's leaving. You know.
I don't give a fuck. You get that nigga a gold watch and kick him in his ass out the door.
Damn, no, you don't do that.
You don't give him no fucking awards he don't fucking take. That goddamn Uso shit, that shit pissed me off.
Well, they weren't tag team of the year either.
No.
You missed 7 fucking months. How the fuck you tag team of the year?
The New Day held those championships. I mean,
yeah, but you know.
Don't they still got him?
Yeah,
They lost him. They lost him for a cup of coffee and got him back.
Yeah, they should be going to the Lucha Dragons next.
Yeah. Probably.
Neville, new superstar of fucking the Rising Star,
yeah.
whatever the fuck that award was.
Rising Star of the Year for real.
He had shit. I'm sorry, he had some good matches. You can't take that shit away from him.
Owens.
But no, Kevin Owens.
His impact has not been bigger than Kevin Owens.
Did you hear what you just said? That's the key right there.
Yeah.
Impact.
Yeah, it's impact. Has not been bigger than
Neville ain't made an impact.
I agree.
You know?
He had good matches. You can't take that shit away from him. I give him for a little motherfucker. He can work with a lot of people.
Yeah,
he pulled that off.
Yeah.
And I give him credit for that. But come on now, really? I mean, you got Diva of the Year. I mean, they set that shit up. You couldn't say Nikki Bella wasn't the shit because they had the belt. She had the strap for the whole fucking year.
Definitely.
But what you could say is goddamn how Sasha Banks was getting shit done for so goddamn long and having goddamn match. Matter of fact, getting back to match of the year, you could have said that goddamn Iron Woman match.
The match before the Iron Woman.
Either of them. But you can give it the other one.
Better.
Between Bayley and Sasha Banks could have been match of the fucking year.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But that's if you're...
They open their ass up for criticism with these bullshit ass fucking choices.
It's all part of the damn product.
Sasha Banks could have been
Diva of the...
she could have been Diva of the Year.
If you're gonna put in the...
And you see what's happening is this uprising for Sasha Banks, and they trying to hold her down.
They're not trying to hold her down.
They hold her down.
They're saving her for WrestleMania. They're not holding her down.
Is that your answer for everything?
Yes, it is.
They are,
because it is.
She ain't giving Vince no pussy.
No, it's not that. Trust me. This Charlotte versus Sasha, this shit is gonna pick up after Royal Rumble.
Well, I hope it does.
You know it is.
And if it does,
you know
it would be just like.
So if it don't, what's gonna be your answer then?
And then not only
he's always giving them a lot of credit.
No, but I'm gonna be honest though.
I'm saying,
we already know those two ladies are gonna wrestle at Mania.
Do we?
They got to. They're gonna tear the place apart.
Do we?
But see, also you look at a couple of factors while we're talking about this, right? Now, you look at the fact of how good Team Bad is. Do you want to pull Sasha Banks away from that now? Because if you leave it with just Naomi and Tamina, it's done.
Yeah.
They're cooking. Okay? Team Bad's cooking.
Right. So you want to leave Sasha Banks in that equation. Yeah. Now you're gonna send her off to go do this damn thing with the.
And she better as a bad guy.
Be the diva and stuff
Let her
like
be a
that.
bad guy.
I mean, you know it's coming. It's only a matter of time. You know, she's going to tell Charlotte what's up. Like, hey, you know, just like I did you in NXT. Like, you know it's going to come to that point. But why are you going to put that on for a fucking side pay-per-view? Those two ladies, that's a WrestleMania moment. Trust me, they're going to pick that storyline up after Royal Rumble. When we fucking hit the on-ramp and we get on the road Mark my word.
The fuck you talking about?
Because look how good of a
We
story
already
it is.
on the road to WrestleMania.
We're not on the road till after the Royal Rumble.
We on the road.
Until we get our
The road has begun.
No.
What's next? What's next?
No.
It has
What's
to start
next?
after the
Royal Rumble.
Oh, you goddamn right.
Until we get our Royal
So, hey,
Rumble winner
You start
to
to
know
see.
who's going to main event.
starting to see how shit-
Then we're on the road.
You starting to see how shit's going down.
We don't know
I
jack shit
don't give
right
a fuck
now.
about when they put that sign up.
We don't know
It's
jack
like
shit
we on the
about what's
road
going on
right now.
We don't know right now.
We're not on the road until we get that winner point at that fucking WrestleMania sign.
I don't
And
give a
he
fuck
fucking-
about that.
When that pyro starts, that's when we start the
I just say Royal Rumble's the beginning of the road to WrestleMania.
That's right.
You know what I
Because
mean?
you get your main
You're on the
event.
goddamn freeway now.
Hey, they're on the freeway to the Royal Rumble. They're approaching the building. You know what I mean? There you go.
So basically, like this past year, I get the WWE. They've had some real ups and some real downs, and they've had some surprising outcomes to some matches. We got to see the return of Alberto Del Rio, which we were there live.
Yeah.
They got desperate.
Man, Del Rio, started the year in Lucha Underground, and he's finishing the year in the WWE.
Wow.
And you forgot he went to Ring of Honor. He did.
Well, I mean,
he did a lot of little
Ring
shit.
of Honor was a cash deal, though. That was a.
They all
pay-by
cash
appearance.
deals.
No, it was like a pay by appearance, like a cash deal. It wasn't a contract deal.
Oh no, Lucha, he was on the contract.
That was a contract deal. So there was a lot of different things that happened in the year. I think right now we should take this time to say what our favorite moments of the year was. Amar, you want to go first or should I?
You go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. My favorite moment of the year was Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania.
Really?
Yeah, the way Brock Lesnar totally demolished his ass, like
Really?
I told you he was gonna do. But one thing I didn't see coming was that fight back. I honestly thought Roman was gonna get the shit kicked out of him, and that was gonna be it.
Yeah,
when he hit fucking Brock Lesnar with a few of those Supermans, and he started coming back around. I mean, up until Seth Rollins came out there with that briefcase, that match, and like I said, I personally didn't think Roman Reigns could do it, but he made us believe that match was now anybody's match.
One person did.
Whereas when they were going into it, I sat right here in this chair and said Brock Lesnar gonna beat his ass like there was no fucking tomorrow.
You can go back.
And
to
I meant that.
You can go back to the pre-show that me and Amar filmed while you was sitting there smoking a turkey or some shit. And I sat there and said, trust and believe Roman Reigns is gonna bring it tonight. And that nigga brought it.
He brought it to
Matter
a
of fact,
match, and
matter of fact, give that boy credit. He brought it all fucking year.
Yeah, he did good.
That motherfucker, for how people shit canned him and every fucking thing. And I mean, you got the culmination now. What happened? I mean, you gotta give that boy credit. Because most of the motherfuckers would have wilted and bitched up and fucking went in reverse if they would have went through the shit that he went through this year.
I would definitely, I'm gonna go on the line here, and I'll definitely say this: if it wasn't for Seth Rollins just out of his mind wrestling, definitely the superstar of the year right after him is Roman Reigns. There's no doubt about that.
Reigns won it last year, so it's okay.
I would say Reigns picked up after.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I say he picked up at the WrestleMania. I didn't like Reigns at the beginning of the year. I didn't like him at the Royal Rumble. I didn't like his performance at Fastlane. You know what I mean? But in the WrestleMania,
The Fastlane was good.
Nah, no, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
That was horrible.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I mean? He was sucking air by the.
I didn't like his performance at Fastlane.
You know what I mean? He was sucking air by the.
It's how they portrayed him.
Because at the same time,
sucking air by the 2-3 minute mark. He wasn't ready for the match because if he was, he wouldn't have been doing that. I'm not.
It's
Great
like
year from WrestleMania on.
It's like I told you.
First 2 months, just my opinion.
No,
I didn't,
right.
you know what I mean?
You're right.
I didn't like it.
It's your opinion.
We sat here and we all talked about this, and it was the same thing I told you then that I'm gonna tell you now since we're having a year in review rewind here. Roman Reigns in that match against Daniel Bryan did not convince me that he was ready for that main event against Brock Lesnar. This was definitely and truly history when I tell you that it was one of those moments where while he was doing it, we saw it coming about. Because he didn't have us, that performance in Fastlane didn't tell us that he was ready for Brock. And I remember sitting here going back and forth with you about that.
But in all, he showed he was. Because it was a damn good WrestleMania match.
Man, he really brought that to life.
You know,
and like you said,
as a fan, I wanted to see a good match, but shit, I like wrestling. I don't want to see boo-boo shit. You know what I mean?
And
that's what everybody was going in there saying. Oh, they're gonna stink out the joint.
I didn't say they were gonna stink up the joint. I said Brock Lesnar was gonna.
Oh yeah, he said he was gonna stink.
I said Brock Lesnar was gonna beat his ass from coast to coast.
But then y'all talked about. You said the match was gonna be bad.
My problem was that he didn't show shit going into WrestleMania.
Correct.
So I'm like, what is this guy? Okay,
that's how they played the nigga.
Man, he looked like shit at Fastlane. I mean, Royal Rumble, he got booed, and he didn't really do too much in the Royal Rumble. He was kind of lackluster and lazy in that too, but he looked like shit at Fastlane. So I'm like, man, this dude ain't ready for the moment. But he did his thing. He picked it up. He got his steam. He came roaring back. He did his thing. But I don't like how they had him getting bitch slapped. I didn't like that. You know, you don't have no grown man get slapped like that. And the way he was slapping him was like a nigga slapping a bitch. Excuse me, like a pimp back in the day. And I don't condone that slapping.
No, because I mean, you know what? Because it is called bitch slapping.
I didn't even say it like that, but you know what I'm saying? That wasn't right. I didn't like that. Especially with his family being there. You don't do that. You know,
they fucked him over with his family there.
Now, see, here's my thing with that. You know, like,
Scumbag.
I went against Roman Reigns at the beginning of the year, and now here we are pulling up at the end of the year.
Now you're pulling for him.
I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
I'm proud of him. And I look forward to see what he can do in the future because as he's gone, you know, besides Randy cheerleading for the guy,
that's this guy.
From January to December, we really have seen a real progression.
My fault.
From verbal to physical to storytelling.
We all can't cheer for 50-year-old bastards.
And triumph. Well, nobody's perfect. So the thing is...
48-year-old bastards.
So here's the thing, right?
And 40-year-old bastards.
I'm objective enough to say...
Oh, please.
That I've seen his growth from the beginning of the year to him
this
now.
This is your review, right?
And just in case we didn't mention this, folks, Roman Reigns is the reigning WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
He's the fucking man.
Not by some fluke, not by some miracle. He went out there and he beat Sheamus, so at least the nightmare of Sheamus carrying it into the next year is over. And but I like that League of Nations concept. And I wouldn't mind that staying around for a little bit longer because it gets people like Barrett and Rusev and them work when really there would have been nothing left for them to do. But my point, what I was saying about Roman Reigns is I'm objective enough to say that at the beginning of the year I had no hope for him, said he'd be out in a year. I said he'd be gone in 2 years. Now he's the leader of the goddamn company. Now I'm not gonna sit here, I would look like a fool to keep talking bad about the guy, and I done seen everything that he done went through. That's why I say, I have to say I'm proud of him. You know, I got no problem with him leading the company. I want to see him grow more and maybe with him holding the championship, gain the confidence. You know, he's getting there, you know. So it's like...
He's the man right now, right?
He's definitely the man, you know. But you know when we really going to find out about Roman Reigns? When Seth Rollins get back. That's when we're gonna really find out.
And that's the sad thing. We got cheated. We got cheated out of that.
That's they was an injury. I mean it.
But
what can we do?
Listen to this goddamn tape. As I said, I'm guaranteeing. I bet you Seth Rollins will be back at WrestleMania.
Yeah, because you know what? When we were looking at the Slammy Awards, when he came out with those crutches, Amar, did he look like he really needed those damn crutches?
Nope.
Or did he look like he probably just uses a cane? With the little fucking...
I told you, when I put up that shit in WrestleHeads, the nigga's on a fucking bike already. He's riding a goddamn bike.
It didn't look major.
So that was your...
Well, that was definitely my standout
I've been
moment
saying that shit.
Was that WrestleMania main event.
Yeah. Hey,
what was your favorite?
That was a good moment because, you know, I did call Seth Rollins cashing in.
Oh, gosh.
You know what I mean? But I'm not going to pick that moment. You know what I mean? My moment was when the WWE finally got smart, put Seth Rollins in a match that was going to basically heighten his name as saying, putting him up there saying he is the guy. And that was when he became the first ever WWE World Heavyweight and United States Champion. That match with John Cena, in the way he had to carry the match because John Cena wasn't yet ready after getting his nose broken 2 to 3 weeks prior on Raw. You know, about 3 weeks. He got the nose broken 3 weeks prior, got in there in the match. Rollins carried the match from start to finish, and it was nothing more than exciting and spectacular.
He was out there wearing all white like Hakushi.
It was Seth Rollins. It wasn't even Seth Rollins, I feel, versus John Cena. Seth Rollins versus somebody in the ring, and it doesn't matter who it was.
He carried him.
You know what I mean? And no matter who it was, he made it look good. To me, that was the moment that said, this guy's the motherfucking man. He's the guy. He's the guy right now, because they've got a couple guys that they're going to have for the future. And he was basically donned as one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the guy right here. You know, and to me, that was my favorite moment of the year. And besides, I got to throw in this, and besides the rise of the New Day. Why? Because it's about damn time. It was about damn time that we have a dominant team of unity. Men that can talk, charisma, wrestle. They got it all.
Not only that, the concept was originally set up as a joke.
And they took being, excuse me, and I don't mean this in the funniest way. They took them being bona fide Jehovah's Witnesses and took them and catapulted it up to here. You know, something that was supposed to be funny. It wasn't so funny when they got in the ring and handled their business and saw how charismatic they are on the mic. Yeah. You know what I mean? The New Day. I mean, and no knock, like back when we were having our discussions, no knock to the primetime players. But when you look at those guys were champions. You know what I mean? Like, and they got you wanting the casual fan that doesn't really watch wrestling. They go, oh yeah, these guys are funny. Let's watch these guys, and these guys get it done in the ring. That was a damn good match.
Yeah.
So besides those two things, those two things were, in my mind, my favorite moments of the year. You know, I really did like the WrestleMania moment too, because it was a damn good match, and to hear that music play, you know, I knew it was a title changing hands, and it wasn't the two guys that started the match.
And you know, and I just want to piggyback off of that real quick, seeing as how I came out and gave Roman Reigns his just due. You know, there's somebody in this room who was really questioning Seth Rollins' title reign this past year.
This guy made it hard. Every time we come here on the show, it was something different.
Randy,
it was like,
we all coming clean.
Damn. You know what I mean?
Hey,
you gotta speak up on that title reign.
I already came clean when you remember when he came on here. That was one of the first things I said. I said, clap, clap, give it right to the champ.
He did.
But see, the thing about it was, it wasn't that. Let me rewind. The fucking
fiberglass on this damn thing or what?
Supposed to keep it warm.
Yeah.
But the fucking thing about it, it's like this. The whole thing about it, the Seth Rollins fucking shit that I was trying to say is how they was portraying him. It had nothing to do with Seth Rollins working or anything like that. His mic skills, he need to work on them. That's just my opinion.
I don't understand.
You know, they can be better. What I'm saying is this. How they portrayed him as the champion, all that bitching and running and complaining and all that shit, I didn't like that. Because there's ways to do it where you don't have to make him look like a bitch.
Well, I'll tell you.
That was my problem with that. But of course, Rollins is money in the fucking ring. That's not no goddamn fucking problem. It was just that.
I'll tell you, my turning point with that was that John Cena match. Because I too was on the ropes with that shit too. Like, they really ain't making him look right. When he went out there and handled Cena by himself, no problem. Yeah. I don't give a fuck if Cena was altered or not. You just went over Cena.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
And then I fucking came out and said, hey, you know, they gave him this fucking shit that ain't never happened before.
Legend Sting after that and basically giving him a back.
Ending his career. Basically. Call it what it is. Because he ain't going to be there.
Stinger's going to be there.
Sting is not.
He may have ended Sting's career. Just like Sting broke Ravishing Rick Rude's neck in Japan, he may broke his back. And not a champion.
Dude, because they said they
really.
They trying to play this shit off like trying to lie and talking about he all right. Motherfucker, we know he ain't all right.
Like I said, I need a back anatomy.
But
back anatomy, my ass. But that motherfucker need to go sit down somewhere.
But in all actuality,
go get your Hall of Fame.
Give props to the fucking superstar of the year, Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
I mean,
was right.
Because this was his. He almost made it out the year clean, other than getting fucked up in November.
Yeah,
so definitely. He damn near almost made it out there, but he had a great fucking year from getting the Money in the Bank briefcase, being the man already, culminating at WrestleMania, being the first, being the first motherfucker to cash in at WrestleMania, being the first person to have a WWE World and fucking US titles at the same fucking time, fucking beating people. You know, I hated the whole giving them cane shit all the fucking time type shit, but okay, you know. So to wrap that shit up from my end, Seth Rollins had a great year, and he fucking deserved it. That's what I'm saying. You can bet your ass at WrestleMania 32, he will be there.
I can't wait for him to get back. Him and Reigns to tangle it up.
That should be the WrestleMania match.
If you've been paying,
if
you sitting there paying attention to that dude's shit, that dude, it was like barely a week or two after his surgery in November. That nigga was on the bike. He was riding the bike. That's what I was trying to tell Chuck over there. I said, it's different. That dude is CrossFit. That dude's in shape like that. I said, fat people, ordinary people, it takes a long time when you fuck up your knee and shit like that. People in shape already, it's just getting that leg back strong as the other one. And he didn't blow all three of his shits. So that shit makes a fucking difference. Now, if he would have blew all three of them, then yeah, it would have been the 6 to 9 months type shit. But you got to remember this. Everybody forget. When he wrestled Kane, he still finished that match.
Yeah, he sure did. Yeah.
He still finished that match. Just saying.
So now you got to give us your moment, Randy.
I wouldn't say
favorite moment.
I wouldn't say my moment. I say it like this. What I loved about this year was the fucking rise of NX fucking T. That's what I enjoyed. You see in the future in front of you. You seeing the motherfuckers come up making impacts left and right. You got motherfucking Rollins is way back. You got motherfucking Kevin Owens. You got motherfucking Sami Zayn. You got motherfucking Neville. It's just a lot of interchangeable shit. And then now you see NXT more. You see the fucking people coming up. You see the rise of it. Even you want to say the ascension. Motherfuckers like that.
Got the extension.
I mean, you know, they from
there. And the jury is still out on Tyler Breeze too.
We have fucking Tyler Breeze, and I'm probably missing a couple other ones. Oh yeah, you got
and
the whole
Divas.
The Divas.
The Divas are the ones that.
No, that's what I said.
Yeah,
but see, and that's another thing. That shit got fucked up because they started that shit. They tried to call themselves making a revolution. We all know who started that revolution. AJ Lee. She was the one that fucking brought that shit up, made that shit a coin phrase, and them niggas ran away with it. Used the title and ran away with it.
Do you believe AJ Lee can hold Sasha Banks' jock?
I believe they would have had a fucking barn burner of a fucking match.
I believe they would have a great match, but
it would have been. Trust me, it would be better.
There's only one way to find out.
Get him in the ring.
Yeah.
Have the baby.
I guarantee you.
Leave him at home with the baby
She's
center.
pregnant.
Well, whatever she's trying to do.
She making money.
Ain't she trying to have a kid?
She making money right now. She doing movies and shit like
I
that.
thought she was trying to have a kid.
No, she never said she wanted to have a kid.
They want to try to have a family.
The biological clock is ticking like a son of a bitch.
I think she does.
Not her.
Why you keep putting years on people?
I'm talking about CM Punk.
You talking about him?
Man, men can have kids till they 70, 80. That don't mean shit.
Yeah, our shit's still March. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I mean, yeah, man. Get in the ring.
But
shit.
She coined that phrase where Stephanie and them ran away with it and used it.
Yeah.
So
it would have been nice if she would have been here, but she's not.
It would have been nice, but
you know what I mean?
she's been a good woman and supporting her husband.
Yeah, I thought she was being a good woman and having babies was the reason why she stopped. But
she was supporting her husband against some illegal shit that a bum ass doctor was trying to do.
Okay. Let's not turn this conversation into that. Please.
Yes, please. What I'm saying at the end of the day is,
wanted to wrestle there.
It's like this. You got the whole rise of NXT, where you see it as a fucking brand. It's his own fucking brand. NXT is his own fucking entity. That's what I enjoyed. I mean, goddamn, that fucking would just pass that NXT London shit. It was 5 fucking matches, and they all was fucking good. 2 hours. Action-packed. Better than a goddamn Raw. And then you got the lower level. You got Enzo and motherfucking Cass. You got fucking the goddamn mechanics. What's that? Dash and Dawson. You say who?
Are those guys ever going to come up?
Who?
Yeah,
I think they're going to come up.
Idol.
See? And I think that's what they're going to have where they push their ass out. You got fucking Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe. Great fucking match. You got motherfucking up and coming Apollo Crews versus Baron Corbin. Great fucking match. You got motherfucking people.
Apollo Crews needs to learn how to talk on the mic.
Well, I mean, you gotta crawl before you walk, but the dude, his goddamn ability is second to fucking none in that goddamn ring.
Yeah, he can wrestle.
You ain't seeing nobody like that.
No, he can wrestle.
And then who else we got? They got a shitload of people down there. So fucking, and goddamn, my new favorite motherfucking tag team down there for a minute, motherfucking Gable and Jordan. I'm just saying, NXT, they just fucking cranking shit out. They just cranking it. That's my favorite thing from this year. I love seeing the fucking future, because I'm about the future, so this fucking business will keep going. So when my son get of age, or like Amar, with your boy already watching this shit, it's something around where they can enjoy the shit. Where I can say, hey son, look at this shit. Cause I mean, my daughter, she 5, she already damn near know half the fucking shit already. But that's what I love the future, and I love seeing the future. And with NXT, the future is now.
And with that being said, you know, those are our favorite moments of the year. Now we gotta give you our least favorite moments of the year. Shit that just made your skin crawl. You know, in this past year.
We got all night shit.
You know, in wrestling to you know, just really, you know, I think for me, you know, my biggest thing, how do I put this?
Just say it straight. This is the end of the year. Say it straight.
I honestly felt like, you know, Sheamus winning the Money in the Bank, first of all, was criminal. And then him cashing it in at the time that he cashed it in. I mean, yeah, they fixed it by giving Roman Reigns the championship. Yeah. But it would have been much nicer to see him win it at that pay-per-view.
Maybe he wanted to win it on his daughter's birthday.
Maybe so.
He could have won.
I don't know. To me, my moment this year that I didn't really care for was just, I didn't want them to put the briefcase on Sheamus. And then, like, he fucking cashed in at the wrong damn time. But luckily for us and luckily for Roman Reigns, it didn't fuck his push up. And that makes it okay in a sense. But I will say this, when Sheamus carried that belt for that brief week, he looked good. He looked like a champion.
Is it all about you, a motherfucker putting a suit on?
I like that.
No, he really did look like a champion.
I like the look,
they
bro.
They protected him well.
When you're the champ,
him look strong and all that.
When you're the champ, you got to be able to clean up. I'm sorry. Whenever you win at a pay-per-view or whatever, that next night on Raw, you need to be in a goddamn suit and tie and hold the strap. Only certain people can get away with not doing that. Steve Austin, because even The Rock put on a damn suit.
Steve Austin put on a suit.
Even The Rock put on one of those Miami Vice shirts.
Well, I mean, remember when The Rock was wearing them $1,000 shirts?
Yeah, those gold lion shirts.
Yeah, you know, like,
you know what I mean?
Like,
for real.
Even he cleaned up.
Get that at the swap meeting.
It's a good look for your world champion, you know, showing that he's the ultimate professional. But I didn't like Sheamus being the Money in the Bank winner, you know. And one more thing, which Randy's probably going to give you more of. I'm just going to give you my take on it too. There had to be more victories in there for the Wyatt family, but I'm gonna leave that for Randy. What do you got there?
Well, mine's gonna be a couple things. You know, like you said, we ain't got all night. You know, one of them was.
Well, I mean, if they listen to show by show, the kitchen bitches.
Yeah, pretty much tells what we don't like. You know what I mean?
Just say
I would have to say it was TNA having people that weren't even in their company anymore competing in their world title series. Like, who in the fuck does that shit? You know what I mean? Like,
or the world title series that took 4 months to culminate.
Yeah, like it took 4 months for a world title series. That was just something for motherfuckers to do. Just call it. You know what I mean?
And they had to refilm the shit at the end.
Yeah, at the end. You must not have been happy with Lashley winning. But wait, didn't Brodus Clay win like 4 months ago? This match that said he gets the winner of the world title series?
Shit,
or you have to scrap that too? You know? Like, come on, man.
Hey, KD, the WWE fucked up with Roman Reigns like that too.
Like, come on. Man. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man. Hey, come on. Come, just tell it. Hey, tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. You know what I mean?
Man up, Hogan.
Look, yeah, be a man, Hogan. But at the same time, and then that piece of shit. You know what I mean? I was a fan, man.
Forgot that.
I was a fan when I was a fucking kid. You piece of fucking shit.
Got that shit.
You know what I mean? And to say what you said about the people, my ancestors, you may not be talking about me. You pencil dick, old wrinkled up, punk ass motherfucker. You know what I mean? You had us saying the prayers. You had us eating the vitamins. You had us smelling the roses. But then
what the fuck were you doing in that diner? With that fake ass
family. So those two things.
And the black people in that fucking video.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. You should be ashamed of yourself.
He called you a nigga as soon as he walked out the damn door.
Yeah, give those Snickers their money. You know, my thing is this. Those two things combined. TNA being the royal jackass dumbasses thinking that we're stupid enough not to realize that Kenny King was back with the All Night Express, that James Storm was tearing it up in Florida and NXT. When you snuck in Crimson, you know, had James Storm losing to Eric Young and Abyss, who Abyss better be lucky you got a fucking job. TNA World Title Series, it stinks. It stinks to high hell.
They've totally destroyed
the funny
that
shit
man.
of the year was when Abyss came in.
And one more thing, I just want to know.
The WWE offered him a job to work with the Undertaker, he turned it down.
I just want to again.
Wait.
Bitch,
You don't remember that?
Hold on.
See, wait a minute.
I'm
He was on the road.
Wait. Wait. What did you just say?
You don't remember that?
No.
It was on. I know you remember it, Amar, don't you?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. When
Abyss came out in the interview and he talked about that they had a contract. I think it was what in I want to say it was 07. It's probably when Abyss was hot.
When he was hot.
Yeah, and they said like, hey, you come to us, we'll put you in a fucking program with the Undertaker off the bat. He said no.
Because he wanted Hogan to give him those groceries.
No,
because he wanted Hogan's Hall of Fame ring.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to be a bum? Because he wanted to be a punk ass lawyer?
Or did he want to
fake lawyer?
Or did he want to throw Kool-Aid on Rob Van Dam?
With an Adidas suit?
Jackie Parks.
Yeah.
You turned down a program with the Undertaker? Oh, well then, fuck you, pal. Like, no more speaking up for you.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what I was saying. Abyss, you piece of shit. You know what I mean? So, just to put it all to bed, Hogan, you racist piece of shit. TNA, get your shit together, man.
Real disappointing.
Those things really chapped my ass.
Real disappointing
this year.
Because you know what? Randy been calling you a scumbag for a long time.
And I was the first one called him a fucking racist.
And I sat up here and said, nah, Hogan. It couldn't be right. But I'll be damned if we heard what he said on the goddamn tape. And I don't care.
I thought he was trying to hide his pencil dick. My old dick wouldn't get hard.
You can give me.
I thought that's what he was trying to do. Like, damn, my dick wouldn't get hard, so I don't want it to come out.
I mean,
you know what I mean? Like,
you
shit.
can give us any kind of excuse. People make mistakes and stuff, but you said that shit, and you said that shit so
People know me. People
so
know me
fluently.
Multiple times.
I'm sorry, like that's just disappointing, man.
Disappointing in you, Hulk.
I mean, at least I want to say at least 35 to 40% of Hogan's fans was black.
Basically, we really supported him.
We really supported that dude.
Man, he was like our honorary black dude.
And we just
took him over some of the other black
dudes. We just
dudes.
niggas, just all right, I can't believe Abyss made a dumbass fucking decision. That must have been one of them shows that I wasn't in on or something, because that's some shit I would have never forgot had I heard it.
I said it on the fucking show. I read it on the show.
What I'm saying is it had to be a show that I wasn't a part of or something.
No, you probably were off in one of your get back crowd.
Yeah, no, because I've been for the longest
get back crowd.
Hey,
get the fuck out of here.
For the longest time, I had always been it's funny that we talk about Abyss and Hogan giving Abyss the Clash ring and shit. But for the longest time, Abyss was one of the main guys that I really felt bad for in TNA, because he's now scarred for life from TNA. I'm sure he wakes up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I remember Bobby Roode too. He's on that list too.
Yeah.
Fuck
and it's like, you had an opportunity to work with the Undertaker. That's a once in a lifetime deal. You said no?
But see, you got to think about it, Chuck.
Fuck? Why would you say no?
Because, hey, it's like a lot of them motherfuckers who's scared to step up to the big leagues. They want to be that big ass fish in a baby fucking pond and call themselves the man.
I think for 2 years straight, his fucking gimmick was a bum. He was a bum.
His gimmick been up and down. That's been all over
he slept outside.
Yeah.
Like, he was a bum. I remember he was an ex-con.
Dr. Stevie!
He was wrestling in that ex-con suit.
Yeah.
Then James Vandenberg had control of him for a little bit, right?
Dr. Stevie!
And I think he dead now, ain't he?
No, he's not. God damn it! Would you stop killing people?
Killing people off, man. Sorry, man.
You making them old and kill them.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that thing.
But
It just trips me out. But this last one, that sad shit he did where he was supposedly a lawyer and supposed to be his brother or some shit.
that was a funny shit.
I mean,
He got kidnapped by the Aces and Eights.
if there was one fucking TNA fan out there that really believed that was a different person,
It's all about him getting kidnapped. Joseph Parks.
I hope you're getting
You know what
social
I mean?
security, pal.
Hey, they still looking for Joe in the van.
Hey,
Oh
for
man,
real.
don't get me started on that shit. That was a year in review like 7 years ago. Like, where the fuck did he go?
Yeah, for real.
You know, like we know he's in TNA now. Is that where the van went? It was a short ride because these are what Florida dropped him off in Florida. Like, all right,
Took him to NXT. Oh shit.
go ahead. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, but when he
Go ahead.
said,
Go ahead. Finish up.
I'm done.
when this man said that Abyss was gonna have an opportunity to work with Undertaker, and he said no, so that he can continue working with Eric Young, I can't believe that. I just I can't believe that, man.
Okay, here I'll take over. If you sit here and think about it, it's been a lot of shit in the year. The booking in the WWE has been fucking shitty. A lot of booking until this fucking end. If you count the fucking Seth Rollins shit, if you count the fucking Roman Reigns shit, other than that, it's been shitty booking all fucking year. Like how they stretched out so long to put a title on fucking Kevin Owens. Bullshit. He should have beat John Cena the first time. Now, if you wanted John Cena to rebeat him and take it back, then didn't drop it to fucking Rollins, then hey, it would have been no problem. Just like how I said in the beginning of the year, if fucking Rusev getting a fucking shit with John Cena, it's gonna send Rusev's career to the shit house. And it did. It fucking did. Rusev was white hot. He was white hot. And they fucked it all up. Just like they damn near fucked up Kevin Owens when he was white hot and damn near fucking had him jobbing at every fucking turn. That shit get on my nerves. Fucking, I'm gonna say the one I'm really thinking about. The next TNA, they whole fucking structure. God, I hope they get it right this for this 18th fucking time on this next network. I hope they get it semi-right. Ring of Honor. For you fucking teasing us, fucking being on the fucking goddamn Destination America, then taking it off, and then going to fucking Shooting Comet fucking network, which none of us can fucking get. Even if I got DirecTV with a fucking thousands fucking channels. What the fuck was you thinking?
But you know what?
Like you motherfuckers was rolling.
But wait a minute. Now, you can't put all that blame on Ring of Honor if Destination America decided to go in a different direction.
They both made a choice.
Because I'm sure Ring of Honor wouldn't have went with them if they knew they were going to be
I'm
right
sorry.
off.
No, see, when it came down to Ring of Honor, they went to the network, to the fucking motherfuckers that own Ring of Honor. They're part of the little fucking they got their own little network, which is that bitch Comet. So
Comcast is in Comcast.
now, if they would have took their shit to like WGN or somewhere like that, it's like, okay, if you get off of there, go somewhere where you can expand. They on my shit.
Their wrestling's good enough.
They on my shit list. Goddamn Jeff Jarrett and Global Force Wrestling.
Yeah. That was a big flop, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
You got fucking people.
Global Force is on
You talk all this shit, Double J. You bring your monkey mouth ass on TV.
Yeah.
You stay on TNA for 2-3 fucking months and not doing a goddamn thing.
Promoting Global Force.
And I ain't seen shit from it.
Has that
It's like independent under independent.
Gaming license.
Independent of the independent.
Yeah.
Only seen in India, where that guy Mohammed Hassan or whatever his name is, who's a fucking flop, and who they tried to
is
brand in
Global Force gonna be
TNA.
on TV? Pay attention and pay attention kind of close, because we might have to kick somebody's ass out of town.
I got it. Casino.
Yeah.
Casino. Okay.
Because I remember at the beginning of the year, that's what we were talking about. Global Force is getting cooked.
They're coming. They ain't did shit.
Those motherfuckers.
That's another fucking shit.
If it all boils down to gravy, it ain't even enough to cover a chicken fried steak.
Steak, for real.
You know, people sitting there having talent and not using their fucking talent. And the biggest fucking shit of this goddamn year, to me, is The Undertaker going over on Bray fucking Wyatt.
I knew it was coming. That's why I don't want to say too much about it.
Oh shit, that shit was garbage.
That old son of a bitch fucking going over on Bray fucking Wyatt.
Oh shit. Things have been sour since the Punk match, bro.
Hey, that see, you know why I go hard on Undertaker? Because that son of a bitch sat there saying,
Punk.
I know why.
No, it got nothing to do with CM Punk. Hey.
Let's just call it what it is, right?
This ain't no goddamn CM Punk shit. What I'm saying to you is this.
Paul Bearer died, goddammit.
And that was the best Undertaker match at WrestleMania he had yet. But that ain't the point of this fucking shit. At the end of the fucking day, it's like this.
Ever since.
The Undertaker, he opened his fucking mouth in the interview and said he wanted to save his shit to put somebody, the younger people, over. Last time I checked, Brock Lesnar was a multiple-time WWE champ, a fucking IWGP champ, a fucking UFC World Heavyweight champ multiple times. I think that motherfucker didn't need to be put over.
Well, he was younger than him. I'm just saying.
To be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest with you.
About 10 years?
No,
10 years?
I'm gonna be honest with you though. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't personally think that was an Undertaker call. That was a Vince McMahon call, bro.
Bullshit. I'm sorry.
Brock Lesnar to win.
Nigga, The Undertaker been writing his own ticket for the last 10 years.
Lesnar.
The Undertaker decided, and they said he decided when to end that streak because he good friends with Brock Lesnar. Now to me,
I'm gonna fight you at the UFC.
Now to me, what would have been right?
You can do it right now.
We get past the fucking streak shit. Him putting that kid over at WrestleMania, who kept that fucking storyline together when the Undertaker didn't even have the balls to fucking show up.
He was worried about getting his hair cut at Supercuts.
But for Brock Lesnar shit, he show his ass up.
That's his homie.
Some quick answers.
Yeah. That son of a bitch couldn't even take the time to show up. If you don't want to be there, then get the fuck out. Cause all that money they spending on your old ass can be fucking spent on another old geezer.
You can't go spend it on AJ Styles.
Well, let's be clear. We know Undertaker's probably gonna be walking away this year. So
yeah, this is probably it. So no more kitchen bitches on the Undertaker. He ain't gonna get the call. Yo, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And I say good riddance to the motherfucker.
Hey, yeah, man, this is about it, man.
I hope Kane retires too, man.
Yeah, I hope he does too, man.
They need to take their ass, show all of them.
Man,
you put their ass in one big ass pooper scooper truck and send them all to the shit house.
Sting ain't gonna have no match because his back is
He's done, dude. Yeah.
His back is hurt.
Sting will be there.
No, he won't.
He's gonna be there.
Hey, ain't nobody saying he ain't gonna be there, bro.
Yeah, but
we're just saying
he's gonna be in the fucking ring.
Okay.
Why would you do that to him?
He got one more in him.
He gonna have him sit like Sam Poacher.
Whatever.
In a minute, like that.
Why would you do that to him?
But getting past that shit, those were my major fucking problems.
Sting versus Ric Flair.
Oh
those were my major problems with this year.
Wow.
So the floor is back yours.
No, actually, the floor is yours because we're ready for our
news and notes. We actually extended.
Yeah, because we pushed our time through.
Yeah, we got to talking. We're long-winded, folks. We're not just big fellas. We're also long-winded. We get to talk about this sport we call professional wrestling, and we just keep going. You know what I mean? We lose track of time.
And this is the year-end show.
It is a year-ending show. I mean, this could really go for hours, but we know you guys ain't got the time to watch it for hours. I ain't got the time to watch it for hours. Watch it out.
Studio,
you know what I'm saying?
Cold than a motherfucker.
Yeah, it sure is as cold as those titty out here.
Quick thing, for you history buffs. 17 years ago today, Kevin Nash ended Goldberg's streak.
That shit was amazing. I remember that shit. Starrcade, my grandma finally ordered me a pay-per-view. He got hit with the stun gun. When he got jackknife powerbomb, I was standing on her couch. I was like, thank God that streak is over. Thank God. You know what I mean? When he was loading them up, I was like, yes. I hopped up on the couch, man. Yeah, I was, man, one of the happiest moments of my life.
So how did you feel about it, Mr. WCW?
Well, it was fine until he got poked by Hogan.
Oh, that was bullshit. Yeah, well, that was the Vince Russo era. But that guy's still talking.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he is, isn't he?
Yeah, he was.
I say take the ticket. I say come on JBL's show.
I say it.
You know?
But you know,
I read that on Wrestle.
They hate each other's guts.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's good television.
Good television. Good interview. That would be damn good. Because you know JBL wouldn't hold off from asking them the hard questions. Like, are you a piece of shit? Are you a punk ass bitch? You know what I mean?
Hey,
you know?
let's be real. I don't think Russo's gonna stand up to that motherfucker.
No, he'll be like, and then when he get on his pocket, that piece of shit, JBL, I wanted to tell him. You wasn't gonna tell him shit.
I wanted to tell him.
Yeah, you wasn't gonna tell him shit. You know what I mean? If we don't know you, Vince Russo, we've been watching you since the 90s, man. You ain't gonna tell him shit.
I tell you, the main thing I give him credit for was putting Booker T over, man.
Yeah, that was nice. Having his fingers in the Attitude Era was even nicer.
Yeah.
Because that saved wrestling. Besides, the NWO made him do it.
That's funny. Okay, we're gonna try to spring past news and notes. There's been so much news, so I'm gonna just try to wrap it up.
Okay.
NXT versus ROH at NXT TakeOver. Someone working creatively with the NXT brand recently brought up the idea of a storyline of a ROH versus NXT storyline leading to the NXT TakeOver in Dallas, Texas during WrestleMania weekend. It would be a tie-in with the Ring of Honor company, but it will consist of a former Ring of Honor stars that are working with NXT. Two names immediately came up in the forefront with Samoa Joe and Austin Aries.
Leading the Ring of Honor team with Sami Zayn. We got our champion right here going against him, you know. Hey, that's going to be big. Him and Balor.
Next! Veteran TNA contract expiring next month. It was reported by the Wrestling Observer newsletter this week that TNA announcer Mike Tenay, who hasn't been used regularly in months, will see his TNA contract expire at the end of the year. TNA has been with the company since they began. Tenay recently spoke with Sports Illustrated Extra Mustard blog promoting his sports betting podcast, Professor Vegas, and it was noted in the article that he's still employed and under contract, but could not reveal would he be a part of the TNA Live Pop TV debut in January. TNA comment like, "This has not been discussed with me. I think it's great that TNA is in a very competitive time, found an outlet for Impact Wrestling. This is absolutely terrific for a group of very talented people who still have the ability to apply their trade and make a living because of that, and it's fantastic for everybody involved." With this, I have no problem with Mike Tenay. I never liked him. I didn't like him in WCW. I didn't like him in TNA. He's a sorry-ass announcer.
I happen to like Iron Mike.
I liked him.
And I'm going to simply say this. He's got to be happy that he ain't got to call those matches. Mm-hmm. Like, he had to be tired of
this
calling
dude was
down.
calling Psychosis versus the Ultimate Dragon to this other shit.
He's been literally, like, before they brought in Matthews and them, he literally was trying to sell the match in the ring, and the ring could be such shit sometimes. And Tenay's out there on the mic trying to make it make sense. You know? He had to be tired of that. And I think, honestly, it's probably retirement time for him. And if he does have something going with the sports booking, why not? Everyone else is doing it. Till the feds come down on the fucking... That shit's coming. Them FanDuel niggas. Yeah. FanDuel and what's the other one? DraftKings?
DraftKings, right.
Man, New York started something, dude.
Yeah, because Illinois just got off that shit too.
Really? See?
They just pushed them up
It's about to be a domino effect, dude.
Next! Kurt Angle on leaving WWE for TNA. During the interview with Wrestle Talk,
I knew this
Kurt
motherfucker was going to come up.
Kurt Angle talked about the decision to leave WWE for TNA. At that point, TNA was making some noise. It felt good to be a part of a smaller company that was getting more popular and more viewers. I felt good about it. I didn't have a choice. Vince McMahon wanted me to go full time, and I couldn't do the full time anymore. I looked at John Cena now. I don't know how he done it for 11 years. I did it for 6.5, Angle said. He continued, said, I was on the road all the time. To go to a company where I was able to set my own schedule, that was great. To generate interest from fans by wrestling Samoa Joe and AJ Styles and Sting, it felt good.
Yeah, some good matches over there.
Well, you know what? With that explanation right there, I can't really front on the guy. Mm-hmm. The only thing I can say is, you should have just told the WWE that shit straight up front. This wouldn't even be an issue right now if you wouldn't have cried drugs and dope and shit so you can get out of your current
So you go harass black women.
Yeah, you know, I mean, that's what makes it so bad because honestly, I believe that explanation right there. And I honestly believe that is the driving force and why he did that. But why did you have to sit up there and say you're going to rehab and this and that and you didn't want to wrestle no more and then turn around and say and just show up in TNA? You know? And I know we didn't talk about like some of our dislike. I mean, I know we've already talked about some of our least favorite things, but Kurt Angle was another one, bro. Yeah. Between him and Hogan just running their mouth all year, just be quiet, man. Like, whenever you ready to make that next move, then we ready for you. But it's like, man, you just sitting around talking.
Everybody got to listen.
Yeah, and it's like, damn, man, why these people keep interviewing these motherfuckers?
I told you wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Man.
Next. WWE is already booking new feuds that will culminate at NXT TakeOver Dallas. The Wrestling Observer newsletter reports that Finn Balor will either defend his NXT Championship title versus either Baron Corbin or Sami Zayn. Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder will take on Jason Jordan and Gable for the NXT Tag Team title, which that would be fucking money. Ooh. There's been the talk of having Balor work with Zayn at live events during WrestleMania weekend and also during the tour of the Midwest in early 2016. NXT TakeOver Dallas will be held on April 1st at the Kay Bailey Hutchinson Convention Center. That event is already sold out with 7,000 fans. You know what? If you can't make your mind up, you know what would be better? Triple threat match. Corbin, Zayn, Balor, NXT title. You have them drop the NXT title to fucking Corbin.
Yeah.
And that's how you get that shit fucking cooking like that. I think and that shit sounds pretty fucking good. If they having it the first, WrestleMania is the third, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that gives them fucking some time. So that event's gonna be on a fucking Thursday. Friday? Yeah. So that'd be good. I think they should incorporate the NXT motherfuckers in the WrestleMania shit. 2 days is enough time for them to heal, whatever. If they go hard, put them in the fucking WrestleMania shit. Let's see. The next story, I ain't gonna say that one. I'll say that for the last one. Let's see. Oh yeah, if you seen on the wrestlers, I'll put it up there. Great story. The Rock buying Haku, a motherfucking truck.
Yeah, that was cool.
It's a cool fucking story. You know, I think The Rock was scared of his peeps too. I think everybody's scared of that motherfucker.
No, because he didn't expect nothing. That's where the story ran.
He's one of the most feared motherfuckers.
I know, but
of all time.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the way The Rock told the story. I mean, he made it look like it was his truck, and he just surprised them with it. It's pretty cool.
Next. During a recent interview on the Sam Roberts podcast, Scott Hall claimed that Triple H was not allowed to contact him during his recovery process. Scott said with the following: when Triple H contacted me about the Hall of Fame induction, he called me and said, "Hey, how are you doing? I wanted to reach out for you for years." He said, but all the experts were saying, no, let him focus on just getting himself together. Not worrying about wrestling or being in somewhere or doing this. Let him focus on getting well. So he said, man, I wanted to reach out to you for so long. But one time, he did call me. Apparently, he said, oh, I just talked to Scott. And then he went, oh, don't do that. So I didn't hear from Scott for a long time. So basically, when you get the gist, when he was cleaning up, they didn't want the gang talking to him.
They didn't want anybody bugging him. They wanted him to stay focused on that. Yeah. After all, they were paying for it.
Basically. On their dime.
You know, that's the part
of the story. Man, say Scott Hall gets sent to rehab. They give blah, 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 something for his back, you know, for surgery on his back. One honky tonk man trying to send a sweet baby girl to college, nothing. I was like, because nobody liked the honky tonk man, because you sucked. That's what I actually put. I put because
that's a little strong. Right?
No, he ain't known as long as I did.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. You talking about giving it to a title to a man for a title to hide the man is a sorry ass wrestler. There you go.
Cousin of the king.
He was Dean.
First
before Dean Ambrose got his shit together. He was Dean Ambrose before Dean Ambrose.
It was two decent wrestlers.
Well, Jerry King Lawler was a decent wrestler.
What else?
I'll give you that.
Next, Vince Russo said authority figure angles are stale.
Sucked.
In this later installment of the Wrestling Inc. Nuclear Heat, which featured Vince Russo, the former WWE, WCW, and TNA writer, explains why he thinks authority figures sell. It's worn out. Nothing against Triple H and Stephanie personally, but they come out week after week, and you can't dictate word for word what they're going to say. They cut the same promos this past week. Stephanie McMahon came out and said, for the millionth time, it's her ring. We heard that for 5 years. It's her ring. We know it's your ring. We get it. The authority is so played out. Russo then talked about how Stephanie was screaming at Roman Reigns was one of the worst openings he ever seen. Find a way to end it. Figure a new way to go about it. It's your business. It's stale. The first person to be put in that role was Vince McMahon. When Vince came out and did his stuff with Stone Cold, it was never going to get any better than that. That was the best that authority figure was going to be. Then there have been some good ones. Eric Bischoff was a very good one. I told Vicky Guerrero was very good, but Vince McMahon set the bar. No one's going to be better than him. Which I agree, because Stephanie on Monday, that shit didn't make no fucking sense.
It sounded like...
She told him, get out the ring, then get in the ring, then get out. It was confusing.
To me, it sounds a lot... Yeah, that was dumb. Yeah, because at first she was saying, leave, get out. Yeah. And then it was, where are you going? Where are you going? Yeah, I think she got a little confused there.
Yeah,
but my thing with Vince Russo, it sounds like he wants to get back involved.
Yeah.
If he got some fresh ideas, I'm for it.
I mean, to me, that's what it sounds like, but that's what he's afraid to admit.
Well, last time he got back involved in TNA, it sucked.
Well,
it was a bit of a power struggle.
No,
because the minute Hogan walked over there,
he got fucked.
Done.
If you notice, before Hogan came over there, TNA was in the upswing.
They were starting to turn.
They was turning the corner.
I still didn't like that 6-sided ring though.
Yeah, that was the best idea Hogan had when he came over there. Was to make it back and forth. I don't understand what's with the 6-side shit. That's Jared's problem right there too with his shit. It's like, why would you make it a 6-sided ring?
Trying to beat TNA.
I mean, hell, down in Mexico, they got 4 sides.
That was his shit. Man.
He can't let that shit go. Next, Vince McMahon will be on Raw this Monday night.
Okay.
After he getting Roman Reigns,
In
Superman
the year
that
with a
hole.
bang, you know?
Yeah, came out and put Roman Reigns over.
Fucking Roman Reigns, Superman that hole. Of course he got to come back. So, that was beautiful. You know,
Fucking Randy.
He's Superman that hole.
Yeah, he marked out for Roman Reigns. You know what I mean? He did.
Shit.
He put him over.
He had to, man.
Chris Jericho, next. Chris Jericho said he will not appear at WrestleMania 32.
Okay.
No surprise. Let me guess. He got a rock and roll concert.
He got Fozzy.
Yeah.
Doing something.
Yeah, that's going to put a lot of asses in the sheets.
Hey, he's getting money off it.
Next. Sheamus won a match versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
Oh, God.
I actually like that idea because it pushes Brock away from your main circle. You're still going to get a fucking bruiser of a match, and you got the League of Nations. They can jump Brock Lesnar, or Brock Lesnar
beat his ass,
or Brock Lesnar can
beat
destroy all of them.
Yeah.
You never know. Either way, it sounds like good entertainment to me. I like that idea.
That's next. You talked about it earlier. JBL took to Twitter this weekend to respond about the comments that Vince Russo recently made about Legends with JBL featuring Eric Bischoff. Below is JBL's response. I saw the comments Vince Russo made about the interview I did with Eric Bischoff. I wanted to address a couple of points. Mr. Russo said that Eric decided to appear on WWE programming. This is true, but at my request. This was not Eric's idea, it was mine. Eric is a friend, and I knew it would be a great interview. To take WCW from losing $10 million to making $40+ million in 5 years is one of the greatest stories in history. I wanted to capture this, and we did. And I'm very proud of this interview. I understand Mr. Russo is not happy with the content of some of Eric Bischoff's comments. I felt Eric was honest. I have known Eric for some time, and I have a ton of respect for him. However, this is two sides to every story. What Eric did was incredible, and I wanted this on record. For the record, I believe Eric did. It's no secret that Mr. Russo and I don't like each other. But with that being said, I have no problem asking him on a show and letting him say whatever he wants.
Stop it right there. Honestly, that's all we gotta do.
Yeah.
If you have a problem with what Eric Bischoff said, and you want to get it out, I mean, who's not gonna sit there and watch JBL ask Vince Russo questions? And I'm sorry, whether they like each other or not is irrelevant at this point. JBL's a professional, and if Russo really wants to get his side of the story out, especially pertaining to WCW, let's hear it. You know, go ahead, join up. Let's get the interview going.
Mr. Russo and I have both gotten older and hopefully wiser and would love him on a future show. I have zero animosity towards Mr. Russo. I am getting old. The other point that is Eric made money on the interview. I know his pay. It was done for history and not for money. Same as I did other great interviews that are in the can. I want to preserve history and show honor and respect to the legends with this format. It's not about the money, trust me. It's some of the highest watched shows on the network. I asked for this format to record history and honor legends. Eric fits both. Proud of my friend Eric for what have he done. I thought it was fair in the interview. Would be honored to have Vince Russo on the show, and would treat him with respect as well. I'm not asking for Mr. Russo to come on the show. I am not. Happy if he did, but not seeking him to come on the show.
You don't want to look like he asking it.
Hey, he seems to be doing fine for whatever he's doing. I'm happy for working with at-risk kids in Bermuda on my days off, and certainly not asking for more work, as every day I do a network show takes me away from the work with kids who really need my help. And I was JBL.
Yep. Right. Cool. Yep.
Big news of the day. Ding, 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 ding. WWE is trying to sign Bill Goldberg for WrestleMania 32.
Oh, fuck.
It's been reported that Vince McMahon... Hold on. I'm not done. It has been reported that Vince McMahon has given up on Stone Cold coming back for one more match and has decided to look at past talent that can still draw, and one name popped up during a recent meeting. Billy Goldberg. It has been said that Goldberg is really only interested for stepping foot inside a WWE ring one time for a match at WrestleMania 32. The WWE higher-ups, however, wants him to sign a 1-year contract and wrestle multiple times. They look at Goldberg as a special attraction who can be used sporadically through the year to pop WWE Network subscriptions. There is a discussion within the WWE of offering a Goldberg a 6-month deal, which will run from WrestleMania season through the summer or fall. Goldberg normally does not have much leverage with the WWE, but with the company running on low on names who can add up to the bottom line, and TNA willing to spend money on acquiring, he's in a better negotiating position than years past.
Yeah.
Any comments about that?
Well, I mean, shit. I thought he had something with TNA.
I thought he was supposed to be debuting on TNA's new show.
I don't know if
their new channel.
Well, no.
That dude's a goddamn mercenary right now.
Signed anything.
Sounds like another fucking bull run.
Yeah.
He's fucking stupid. Last two stories. Seth Rollins' ex-fiance,
They signed that motherfucker to Mania.
Leah Schultz, is selling her engagement ring on eBay. Starting bid is $14,000. That's the one he was cheating with the Nazi chick on. She's selling her engagement ring. The starting bid is 14 G's.
Wow. Good for her.
And the last but not least, the story that melted my heart. And I put it up there in Russell Heads, and it looked like nobody looked at it, but hey, I called it Dad of the Year. Awesome father. It's a picture up in Wrestleheads. The dad put up a Money in the Bank briefcase. Him and his son had a match in the back of the yard. He let his son win. His son went up to climb the ladder of success. Grabbed the briefcase, won the match. Opened the briefcase, and it was 2 tickets to WrestleMania 32 in it.
Wow, what if he would have broke his neck climbing the ladder though?
Okay, it wasn't that big of a ladder. That ladder looked like about.
It wasn't that big.
It looked like maybe less than 6 feet.
I just feel like, I read the disclaimer. They're professionals. Don't try this at home.
Oh man!
But congratulations.
That is a beautiful fucking story.
It's all right.
A father let his son wrestle with his son in the backyard. Let him grab the Money in the Bank briefcase. Open the briefcase, and there's 2 tickets to WrestleMania. Come on now.
Sorry. I read it on another site before you put it up. That's why I was like, that story. That was pretty good.
That's a teardrop story.
Yeah, it was a good story.
So that wraps up news and notes.
It was, man. Come on, man. Have a heart, baby. It was Christmas the season.
No, you know what? This motherfucker, let's just be honest about the shit. The fucking kid climbed the ladder to go see Goldberg.
Oh!
That Goldberg shit shit really fucked my show.
Yeah, it really did, man.
I thought
we were
saying, why you didn't comment on it?
It was almost over. And then Goldberg.
I thought he was going to TNA.
I thought he was too.
I swear.
It looks like he
WWE, don't do that shit.
Because we don't need another Brock Lesnar, Goldberg fear.
For how many years? Wanted how much money for how long? We don't need them, bro.
Don't need them.
Don't need them.
Don't need them.
Need a bull
on them. Can't win with them.
Can't coach him.
Can't do it.
No, Goldberg's been gone from wrestling and he needs to stay gone from wrestling.
Dropped his pants in the locker room.
He's starting to take that Kurt Angle and Hogan role of just talking to every fucking body.
Okay. So, as we did near the end of our show,
the season.
This end of the season, heading into the year 2016.
Yeah.
To wrap up the show, the last kitchen bitches of 2015. It could be anything in the year 2015. Chuck, go.
Well, I just want to say that my kitchen bitches consist of Hulk Hogan, Kurt Angle, and now Bill Goldberg. I don't get it, you know? It's like, at one time or another, these three guys were on top of the business. They were on top of the world. They had the notoriety. Everybody looked up to them. Now, hey, if I pass you in the street and say what's up and keep going, don't take it personal. It's like, man, can y'all just leave this shit alone? And then it's also on you reporters too, because y'all keep fucking finding these motherfuckers.
Seeking them out.
It's like if the motherfuckers at Walmart buying a summer sausage link, don't fucking bother them. Don't fucking walk up to him and go, hey, Bill, what are your future plans? Then he tells you TNA, you report the shit out to the world, he gonna be on TNA. Now we hearing he gonna go to WrestleMania 32. I remember last year we was talking about the motherfucker, he said he wanted all this money. And it's like seriously, you just had a birthday too. Happy birthday, by the way. 49.
It's today.
49.
Axe birthday today, Billy Gunn's birthday, China turned 45.
Hey, I thought Billy Gunn and
Thea Trinidad turned 25.
So it's like, and then you got Kurt Angle, who obviously medically your neck's fucked up. Stop thinking about wrestling like it, just stop.
He still want to be a big time player.
And then you got Hogan, who said those racist comments and stuff, and he been sitting there trying to convince everybody that he's not that, but we know he's that. You never put Junkyard Dog over, you son of a bitch. Like, I mean, I look at it a lot.
Shit.
And you think about it back then,
Junkyard
you could
Dog
fucking rival that
champion.
Junkyard Dog might have been hotter than he was.
And they wouldn't even fucking...
The Juka!
They wouldn't even think about it.
Because he was the Juka.
So anyway, I just don't like that. Like, you guys did your stuff for wrestling, and we appreciate what you did in the past.
Now get the fuck out.
It's like, I'm tired of hearing these stories about you motherfuckers. Like, I'm just going to be real with you. It's like, you guys talk so fucking much, and you conduct all these interviews so much, that if you do show up on TV, I'm not going to give a fuck. Alright, go ahead.
Next!
Shit, man. You kind of took mine with Bill Goldberg's candy ass. But no, I would have to say, my kitchen bitch of the year is Global Force Wrestling. Global Force Wrestling, you illegitimate, fake-ass TNA 2.0 pieces of shit that you couldn't get off the ground. Yeah. You got an Indian contract. That's good. That's fine. You're pumping out a Mama Hassan or whatever his name is. Koya, that piece of shit couldn't sell. Like a tool.
I want to congratulate all those wrestlers that left TNA to go over there.
To Global Force.
We'll never see you motherfuckers again.
You will never be on TV again. Jeff Jarrett, you
just messed it up, man.
Man, God, dude, you came on TNA like Randy said for 3-4 months,
had everybody
promoting shit, having everybody. You're shaking hands with Great Muta and with Thunder Liger. You're shaking hands with Dixie Carter. You're shaking hands with everybody, saying Global Force is the way to go. But in all reality, Global Force was nothing but a figment of your imagination. Because you have it all in your head. Because, we got Shelton Benjamin coming. We got this person coming. You a goddamn lie. Ain't nobody coming to your shit. You know what I mean? Your main events consist of Sanjay Dutt going one-on-one with the masterpiece. That's gonna put asses in the seats. You keep doing that, Jeff. That's what's selling. And to Karen Jarrett, you piece of shit. That's all I gotta say about you. You piece of shit. You sure did back the right pony. You know what I mean? Cause Global Force ain't doing shit. It's a piece of shit.
I can't believe that, man.
That's what I'm saying. Global Force to me is the piece of shit company of 2015. I said it wasn't going nowhere when the hype was behind it. It's a bust.
Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing what a difference a year makes? We did this show last year.
Global Force.
We were talking about how fucked up. Remember? We were talking about how fucked up WWE ended the fucking year by fucking destroying the World Heavyweight Championship and making one belt.
Global Force.
I mean? Or no, excuse me. Yeah, that was it, right? And Orton won?
Yeah, towards the end of the year.
Right. And they fucked it all up, right? And then we were talking about how great Global Force was going to be. Now it's the other way around. Global Force, we now figure, ain't never going to fucking show up.
This is Global Force. Global Force. That's Global Force.
Gone.
You know what I
Hey,
mean?
if you watched them wrestle, congratulations, because I didn't get a chance.
Your
All
company's
I saw was Jeff Jarrett still winning fucking matches in his own fucking
the
promotion.
champion. I'm king of the mountain. I'm the champion.
You're gonna do
For
some
real,
shit like
honey.
that?
Was your problem in TNA. You can't put yourself
and
champion.
independent shit. WrestleCade hitting Matt Hardy with fucked up guitars and busting them open, getting 20-some stitches.
8,000 guitars and couldn't draw a dime.
For real. That was my kitchen picture.
Mike Graham said that.
Shit.
Mike Graham. He said, that motherfucker done bust 8,000 guitars and he never drew a fucking dime.
That's a damn shame.
That's just funny.
But at least it wasn't David San Martino saying that.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. I'm going to get you. And Dad's going to be out there in my corner. Your daddy went out there and saved the fucking
He had to
match.
save the match.
Your bum ass is in there huffing and puffing and shit.
Sucking air.
Couldn't do shit right, man.
Oh,
Alright,
man.
fucking matchup.
Shit.
San Martino with that slick back fucking hair.
There wasn't no hair in the middle.
He still
He still had a hairy back though.
Hey, he showed cleaned up on that Donahue show when he tried to go after Vince though.
That crook.
He showed up
That
on that
crook.
one. That's what I don't get about motherfuckers like Billy Graham. This month you don't like the WWE.
Yeah.
Next month you like the WWE. Make up your motherfucking mind.
That's some style.
Oh, shit. That's because Triple H put some coins in
His pocket. He had.
Oh, I love him, brother.
brother.
I eat fucking cornmeal, whatever the fuck he used to say. Okay, I guess this is on the originator. My kitchen bitch of the year is probably still WWE Creative. And how they fucking, I can't even say the self-destruction of Bray Wyatt, just the destruction of Bray Wyatt. You got a great fucking character. That dude is, his ring ability has gotten better. That dude's progressed. And I mean, his goddamn interviews are must fucking see TV. I mean, you tell that motherfucker like, yeah, go against him and go. That motherfucker, whatever his warped mind, thank God to the American Dream for helping him out with that goddamn character. And he just runs with it. He's the modern day goddamn Jake the Snake. Oh yeah, Jake the Snake should be on the fucking kitchen bitch with that goddamn creepy fucking shit he did about Bray Wyatt. That shit was fucking creepy.
That was horrible.
I don't know what the fuck. He was talking about sucking him off with
sucking his dick with no teeth, nigga. I remember that shit. Yes.
Jake, man.
He was talking about giving that nigga a gum job. And he took the fucking CPAP machine off, because I too have one. It's fucking Jake, man. I was like, see,
you an honorary kitchen bitch for the night.
That's where your shit went wrong, man. Like, Jake, what is wrong with that?
He said he was trying to make a joke and it just went wrong. You goddamn right, Jake, it went wrong.
That shit, if the joke might bite, he might suck in man's.
No, let me tell you something.
Teeth. That might be the joke.
That didn't.
Jake said, we know what he doing in his nightlife. You know what I mean? Like he out sucking dick with no teeth.
No, let's be real. Let's be real.
Let's be honest. That's probably what he was doing. Jake Snake was out sucking dick with no teeth at night. You know what I mean? Like, goddamn.
That didn't just go wrong, bro. That shit went terribly wrong.
I tell you, that's nasty, man.
Jake, that shit hurt my heart.
At night.
Jake.
At
Take
night.
his gum. I'm talking about he gonna give a gum
Jesus
job.
Christ.
Golly.
Goddamn Vikings beat the dog shit out of the Giants. Score 49-17.
Ooh,
That's an ass
sayonara, Tom. You brought him 2 championships.
Another motherfucker finna look for a job. But yeah, at the end of the day, just how they fucking booked that dude. It's like, what the fuck Bray Wyatt has to do? The only way you can fix this shit, Bray Wyatt should win the fucking Royal fucking Rumble. I want to see a new fucking star. WWE creative, you need to step it the fuck up this year.
Hold your breath. It's gonna be fucking John Cena or Triple H.
Oh God, no.
Well,
I mean, Johnny's back. He came back last night. But
to me, I would like to see Del Rio win it.
Del Rio already won the Royal Rumble. He already won it. He got 4 title reigns. Let's calm down with the Del Rio shit.
Well, he's talking about somebody can get in there and make the main event.
I want to see somebody new. This is why I keep talking about the future. You need to set these fucking new stars up. You got Seth Rollins. You got Roman Reigns. Let's get these new people going.
To be honest with you, bro, from a business standpoint, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Bray Wyatt, that's probably going to be it for a minute. And we lucky they put them all up at one time.
And that's why I want to see fucking Bray go over.
I agree. He needs to. Yeah. He needs to hold a strap.
The injustice that he had to go through with dealing with The Undertaker was fucking disgusting. But the biggest fucking injustice was that goddamn match at Survivor Series. You telling me 2 50-year-old fucks is going to beat 4 young studs? 4!
I agree. That was horrible.
You telling me, oh, Mr. fucking slip back gangster, fucking BSK Undertaker is going to fucking come up in there and fuck them up?
With that Mel Gibson on me.
His goddamn hair, his shit disappear and act like Wesley Snipes. Let's just be honest.
Black ass Wesley. Black ass Wesley.
Fucked up. That damn show, The Player, was good.
That was hard, man.
I hate they canceled that shit.
Was a good
but that ain't the fucking
show.
point right now. What I'm saying is this. The shit Bray Wyatt had to deal with, I mean, they give him whatever and he runs with it. He works the shit out. Them matches between him, that Raw match with fucking Roman Reigns, and that goddamn Hell in a Cell match was goddamn match of the year caliber type shit. I mean, what else do that dude have to fucking do to be put the fuck over? So, I'm saying this. What they need to do, starting out this new year, they're going to fucking start off SmackDown, bring back the gold fucking belt. It needs to be 2 champions again. That's how you get this shit going. At their best, in these fucking 2000s, it was 2 fucking champions. If it wasn't for that gold belt, Edge would have never got a shot. If it wasn't for Paul Heyman and SmackDown, Edge would have never got a shot. A lot of motherfuckers would have never got a shot. They need to run these things. It need to be 3 fucking entities within one. Raw, SmackDown, and NXT fucking T. And Bray Wyatt need to be the new fucking man of that gold belt. It's like I said, they need to have that idea. Fuck the Royal Rumble. Turn that shit into a fucking Royal Rumble for the World Heavyweight Championship. The winner gets the belt, gets crowned new champion, and runs SmackDown. That's my fucking idea. That's my big idea for the fucking year going into the fucking year 2016. So, to wrap up this fucking in review show, which we went really fucking long. So we hope all this shit fucking happens. This has been great. It's been, I can say personally for me, it's been a good year and it's been a bad year. You know. But I'm happy to look forward to 2016. Hopefully the year gets better, the wrestling gets better, the writing gets better, and maybe Global Force can fucking find something to fucking do. And maybe Ring of Honor can come back to fucking regular fucking TV. Just a few fucking hopes. Anything?
Have a happy and safe new year. Russell Harris will be going into 2016.
Yeah, have a happy and safe new year. And hopefully they don't fuck WrestleMania up. That's what I'm saying. Fuck.
Gotta go to fucking Royal Rumble.
Yeah. And we're out.
And this show's out.
Oh my God.
Man, my ass is hurting.
My ass is hurting and it's fucking cold.
How long did we go?
1:23.